Guys, I am so sorry. I had another recording, and I know it's kind of weird because I didn't share my other recording because, you know, things. Things never happened. Now, like I was saying from the first recording, Deku is going to have burrito magic. So, here's where I left off. Deku actually went to the quirk doctor at the age of 4, like in canon, and normal stuff happens. You know, Deku, everything happens like in canon. Deku actually gets sad, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third, until he reaches the age, not the age, but when he reaches like 10 years old and gets attacked by the sludge villain, All Might, shows up, and blah blah blah, that, and the third. All Might actually shows up, destroys the sludge villain like in canon, and this Deku's just fanboying out in canon. So yeah, regular things happened, and Deku actually asked All Might, can a quirkless person be a hero? All Might says no. A quirkless person can never be a hero. They'll just be quirkless. Deku is just shattered in tears. He runs home, but then he actually sees a flare. He goes to it and he sees this strange animal. It's like a deer, but it's blue, and it's more shorter. It's more a body of a. It has a body of a pony. No hair on it. Well, it does have hair, fur. It has fur, but antlers, and it has like a little bunny tail. So Deku's just weirded out. It's like, say what? Does animals even have quirks now? So he just gets on top of it. The animal actually flies because the animal also had wings. It flew, and it opened up a portal leading into the wizard library where everything is. Deku is just looking around. It's like, whoa. Then he finds a book that said burrito magic. Well, not burrito magic, but burrito no magic, no. Okay, let me stop. It just said burrito magic. Deku's like, say what? He opens it up, and the words are like scribbled to him because he couldn't read them. But all of a sudden, the words started to turn green. Because they were red, they started to turn green, and Deku could read them. And Deku's like, whoa, I'm going to take this with me. And Deku actually this portal was still open. It was starting to close. He ran and went through it. He fell from like 50 feet in the air. Deku actually is like panicking. And all of a sudden, a giant burrito just appeared. Just a giant burrito. Deku just fell on the burrito. Because they're like Japanese. They don't know what a burrito is. So, Deku's like, oh my goodness. What is this thing? It looks so tasty. Deku actually took a bite of it. And Deku was like, oh my goodness, this tastes so good. Deku actually flies to his house. I know this sounds cheesy, but burrito. I have a cute burrito on camera right now. You can't say no to that little burrito, and you can't eat it, because how cute it is. So, Deku flies to his house and shows his mom the book. Deku says, Mom, look. I learned burrito magic. Then he tells his mom everything, and his mom is like confused. Deku literally shows his mom the magic that he learned. Keep in mind, he can put his book somewhere. Like he could put his book in his room, and he could still like feel the magic from like the other side of the earth. So it has infinite like reach. So Deku puts the book in his room and could still like use the magic, even though he was like outside. So he could use it anywhere. He used it like on the North Pole. Deku actually time skip later. Deku trains up his burrito magic. Oh my goodness, I just love saying burrito magic. I wish I had burrito magic now. He trains up his burrito magic, and he actually got into UA. Well, let me do the whole thing first. And the teacher said he goes to school, time skip, end of the day. The teacher says, oh, you're holding a lots of papers. And he says, well, you're going to fill this out and say, what do you want to do when you grow up? And the teacher just flips the thing in the air and says, just kidding, I know you all want to go to UA. Everybody just shows their quirks. Deku's not even showing his. And Bakugo just stands up and everything happens just like in canon. I know I'm doing this like extra quick because I don't want to like it for taking too long. So everything happens in canon. You know, Deku's book gets burned. And later, oh my god, I forgot about the sludge monster. And later, oh my goodness, everything just, oh my god, time skip. This thing happened first, what I'm talking about now. The whole, you want to do the UA thing. Then the sludge monster attacked. We good? Capiche? Capoosh? Yeah. So then Bakugo actually gets trapped. And the Deku actually steps in and runs in. The heroes are like, kid, what are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed. And Deku actually used the giant burrito. He used a burrito that fired a laser. And he turned the sludge villain into a burrito. I know that sounds cheesy, but it happened. He turned the monster into a burrito, and everybody was just shocked. Like, everybody's like, what is that food? Is that even food? Like, it looks tasty, but I'm not sure if that's food. And Deku's like, yeah, it's food. See? Well, he actually summons a burrito, then he eats it. And everybody's like, what? That's a very strange quirk. And Deku says, well, it's not quirk. And you know, Deku gets scolded, but Deku just literally just dabs and runs away before they can even scold him. But he doesn't run away, he flies on his magical burrito. Oh my god, that thing's magical. So ever since, he hasn't seen the magical library. He drew it out, which is actually pretty creepy, but pretty weird at the same time. Careered. Yeah, that's what I want to call it, careered. So Deku actually got accepted into UA. And Bakugo, after the sludge balloon attack, Bakugo's like, oh my goodness, has he been hiding his quirk from me? Oh my god, next time when I get to beat him up, he's gonna feel my full wrath of my explosions. He's gonna die. That's what Bakugo said. next thing you know, Deku actually entered into UA. He saw the everything. He saw everything, and he's like, what? Cause I'm not really sure if Japanese. I'm not sure if they can actually make burritos. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. So everybody doesn't know what that food is. Everybody's like, hey, can I have a bite of that? And Deku just says, yeah, it's good. Deku just, this time he actually just makes one. He doesn't like summon one, he makes one. Just to get his IQ of cooking up. So he makes a burrito. And everybody's just like, thanks. You should open up your own store. And I was like, yeah. But Deku really doesn't do it. But you know. So Deku just got in UA. Deku didn't trip this time though. And Deku just, he got past the written exam. Now it came to the physical exam. You know, that's why I like to call it the physical exam. Even though this was not called. So President Mike starts explaining. Deku does what he does in canon and just whispers to himself. Whispers. And the blue hair kid, no, I don't remember his name, so I'm just gonna call him blue hair kid. Until we get into like the classroom thing. So the blue hair kid actually says, if you're not going to be serious, you might as well just before he even got to finish his sentence, Deku just summons a burrito wrapping and wraps it from around his mouth. And Deku just says, no. And Deku just sits back down, and the blue hair kid is just mad. He's just, since he has the burrito wrapping over his head, this Tia burrito wrapping, this is what he actually sounds like. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but yeah. So let's see here. So, you know, President Mike was just laughing at it until they sat back down. And he finished this explaining, and President Mike is just counting it down. It's like 1, 2, and once when it got to 2, Deku summons his giant flying burrito. Then 3, Deku just flies in faster than anybody. And he went up into the sky before like anybody got close to it, and just summons the most biggest burrito in the world and just blasts it down. Everything was a burrito. Nothing survived of that fake city. Nothing. Then that became the Burrito Massacre. So, yeah, everything happens, blah, blah, blah. Bakugo is straight up mad. Anyways, time skip at the house. Deku's mom actually shows up and says, here you go. And the thing of All Might shows up. Everything happens in canon. So I guess see you later, because I need to think of the kid's name. Plus, don't have that much time, so I guess I'll see you guys later. Ink out!